Can you tell us about the four key human motivators?
Yeah, so that comes from my work. I'm a behavioral economist, so I
Yeah.
do in most of my academic work. I do supervised strategy and future of work, but also I'm really interested in what actually motivates people at work or in general. And what we often think about work is like, people are mainly motivated by money, but that's just not true.
No,
There is
absolutely.
obviously at the lower end of the income, this, money is, and I call it shoot for the moon because I tell the story about NASA. When President Kennedy
Yeah.
became president and then in charge of the space agency in the US, NASA, they had like multiple missions, and he just simplified it to one. Let's
Right.
bring a man to the moon within 7 years. Now, that was extremely ambitious because at this point they couldn't even they had like a 30-second flight out of orbit. That's far away from landing on the moon, which is the easy part. The hard part is like taking off from moon and bringing those men actually back. But this core mission was extremely motivating for everybody in the organization. Down to the janitor. So there's this famous
Yeah.
quote where like the janitor said, "I'm not mopping the floor, I'm bringing the man to the moon." So while on one hand this mission, shoot for the moon, this purpose that goes beyond profit maximization is a really important aspect, but it also needs to be done in a way that everybody in the organization feels it. So in the book I also talk about like, what does that mean? How do we actually do that?